Hi there.
Hi,
Welcome to another campground review.
and we are standing today at Claytor Lake State Park. It's in kind of the west and southwestern side of Virginia, and you can see we're wearing
Yeah,
jackets.
first
It's
time in
actually
months.
really nice and cool here. It's an early May. The weather is like perfect. It's just hitting about 65 or so during the day. It gets a little cool at night. And this is actually a really gorgeous place to be.
Yeah, the park is lovely. It's full of hiking trails.
Tons.
We're right on the lake, Claytor Lake, and it's got a swim beach. It's got a marina. It's got cabins. I already mentioned lots of hiking trails. Those are spectacular. And camping. And the camping is a mixed bag.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. I would say this is the kind of park where we say the park is just gorgeous,
Park is beautiful.
and the camping is a bit of a mixed bag.
Just okay.
We have a really nice site. Some of the sites are maybe not as nice, but let's go in and we'll show you what we mean.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Okay, we're standing at the campground map. Shows you the overview of the campsites. This is the overall map. The only thing you can't see on here is the check-in, which is right over here somewhere. You check in there, and then actually there's a little pull-out right after the check-in where if you're a big rig and you want to unhook, that would be the place I would recommend to unhook. And then you drive into either the primitive section of the campground or the water electric section. So the way it works here right now is you book either a standard site, which is one of the primitive sites, no hookups, or you book a water electric site, which is the 30 amp water sites, which is Loop D. So that's the way it works right now. And A, B, and C, these are the primitive sites. Officially, they have a 20-foot max limit online. You might be able to get a little bit larger than that in there, but these particular roads going around the loop here are very narrow and kind of windy, and there's a lot of trees, and I really wouldn't recommend too much bigger of a camping vehicle in there. Down here, these are the water electric sites. And they can take pretty much any size. The official online limit is 35, but I would say it's more than spacious enough for just about any size rig. We are camped right here in number 6. Over here are a bunch of pull-throughs, and then these are pull-ins over here on the other side. The primitive sites, right now the pricing is $20 for Virginia residents, $25 for non-residents plus tax. And these sites, the pricing is $30 for Virginia residents, $35 for non-residents plus tax. And the tax does add a little bit to the price, as you can see here. This is the official pricing that's shown. So that's kind of your overview of the campground map. So we'll go show you the sites now.
All right, we're standing in the main part of D-Loop, and most of the sites here are pull-through, as you can see, so they're nice and wide, quite spacious, but just not a lot of privacy in between the sites. And further down towards the middle and the other side of the D-Loop, the sites are quite unlevel. But 30 amp water electric, they're not bad.
I did want to show a quick clip of these kind of pull-in sites on the right here. You can see there's an RV in the far back. This is a particular site right in front of us in site D31. Yeah, you could get a big rig in here, but it just is a bit odd because the sitting area is towards the roadside, so you actually pull in this way, and the nice greenery is on that side, sitting area is on the roadside, so probably not our preferred site in the D-Loop. And I'll just pan around so you can see the pull-through sites in the middle.
Okay, this is our site, site D6, right on the corner of the first little part of the D loop. And you can see it's a really large site. I don't know, 60, 70 feet, nice and flat, nice and private. Water, electric, 30 amps only, a fire pit, and picnic table.
I'm just going to do my usual pan around. So that's the edge of our site, nice and private like Paul said. It's all greenery, and there are the sites opposite us. I believe that is D37, D38, D39. They're a little tighter together, not quite as much privacy. And then down here to the left of us are D5, D4, the other sites that are near the beginning of the campground. And right over there is the entrance to D Loop. Here's the facilities. Pretty basic. I mean, flush toilets, nice big showers. Water pressure was a tad low, but they were really nice and warm, which was appreciated on a cold day. So yeah, facilities are good.
This is the dump station in D Loop. It's right on the main road of the campground, so it's just off to the side. They have potable water as well, so definitely easy in, easy out. They do have a separate dump station in Loop A and B as well. But yeah, here it is right here off the main road. All right, we're standing by Claytor Lake right at the swim area. As you can see, it's a lovely beach. Not very crowded. It's about 60 in early May, but I'm sure in the summer it's quite crowded, but it looks great. The only thing is no dogs allowed right here on the beach, on the sand. They can be everywhere else in the park. It's very pet friendly, just not right here on the beach.
We're standing at the marina / water sport area of the park. As you can see, it's a lovely little marina, and they rent paddle boards here. They rent all kinds of watercraft, boats, whatever you'd like. So yeah, it's just another great part of the park. Do our quick traditional bike through. We're going to start with the camp loops A and B, which are the first primitive loops on your right as you go into the campground. These are the ones that officially have a 20-foot limit online. I do think you could fit something slightly larger than that. Certainly the sites are large enough, as you can see here. But the main problem is this road, which is kind of narrow and windy. And to be honest, there's no way we would be able to take our beast down here. So, but you might be able to take something a little larger than 20 foot, maybe up to 30 foot down this road. Okay, now we're going into Loop C. It's very similar to A and B, same limitations. There's kind of a tight road through the main loop. Oh, these are the dump stations on the left, by the way, for the primitive sites. And again, I think you could fit something slightly larger than 20 foot, but certainly not beast size. And a lot of the sites are quite unlevel, so that is something else to be aware of. This is the camp host on the right. That's the only RV in the loop currently. And we will walk around, or bike around. Oh look, there's Doggy and Paul. Okay, this is the last loop, Camp Loop D. I'm back on the main road. The entrance to Camp Loop D is a separate entrance from the primitive loops. And there is this kind of sharp turn right here into Loop D. We've seen quite a few big rigs miss it. So we actually recommend unhooking back by the entrance, just so you can easily maneuver if you happen to rush by. This is the entrance to Loop D. The sites start here on the right. These are all water electric sites, and they are much larger here than the other three loops. A lot more space. The road is easily maneuverable. No problem fitting big rigs in here. The only thing is, some of the sites are rather unlevel, so that's just something you have to deal with here. Sites on the left, this is D40, D39. And you can see the sites on the right. That's the Beast in D6. Nice, large private site. Separation and so forth can vary a bit here. Some sites are really nicely private and separated. Others aren't. That's the facilities. Those were all the back-end sites. Now we are going through the pull-through section. And you can see they're all nice, large, wide sites with varying separation. This is the pull-through section. A little bit unlevel towards this end of the campground.
All right, that concludes our review of Claytor Lake State Park here in lovely Southwest Virginia, and it's been really nice, right?
It's been really nice. We've mostly enjoyed the trails and the park. It's just been so nice to be in the forest and be able to walk Polly every day. And it's cool and it's pretty, and we've had a really nice private site, and we're having our afternoon beverages. Well, I am anyway.
Yeah, I already had mine. I'm cooking.
So yeah, it's been a really nice park. And D-Loop, if you're beastly like us, you can make it here. And if you're a smaller rig, I think you'll like one of the primitive sites
it's a
too.
great park.
Yeah.
We highly recommend it.
Yeah, so give it a go.
And we'll see you down the road.
See you down the road.